Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am your planetary defense commander, Star-Lord New Thor 7, the T, and I want to congratulate you for surviving 2020 up through August. Now buckle in, because we got reason to believe that September and October might even be our toughest months with biggest challenges yet. And you might be like, hey man, why does this year suck so bad? One of my theories is that when you got Pluto and Saturn so close together, that's just not going to lead to a good time, bro. Anywho, with almost all the planets on the same side, except for Mercury on the other side, we're looking out for earthquakes and volcano eruptions pretty much for the rest of the year and into 2022. And so on that note, bingo, bango, jingo, jango, we had a 6.5 earthquake on the mid-Atlantic seam here 2 days ago. And then the day before yesterday, we had a 6.2 on Chagos, the Archipelago region. And then last night, we had a 7.0 earthquake in Chile. Well, I didn't click on the right one. And so, as you can see, it's kind of like a little mid-Atlantic line happening down here. So, we are staying tuned, and then there has been quite a bit of earthquake activity after 5.6 in Russia. We're getting some rockage all the way up the west coast. And it is definitely... stay tuned as we lead up to the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction that will happen on December 21st, 2020. And 2020 is not done yet with the surprises. Tracy Alloway asking who had invasive jumping earthworms on their 2020 bingo card for September. Not I, man. Definitely not I. We're talking about typhoons now. Andy Hazelton, pretty crazy to see some of these model runs showing impacts in South Korea and nearby islands, including parts of Japan, for both Maysak and 11 West within 4 days. Curious to know if there is historical precedence for that short of gap between two potentially powerful tropical cyclones. So at the moment, the Asia is getting hit by the typhoons, and me and my unofficial partner in weather crime prevention, Cranky Weather Guy, like to believe that it will switch back to our turn for hurricanes probably in the second week of September, possibly the third, but definitely hurricane season is not over. Alana Cameron helping us with our Tuesday hot stories. Flooding, high heat, and tropics are the top stories across the nation. That's right. We're checking out our excessive rainfall look, and some areas have been hit with pretty heavy flooding over the last week, and this will include Texas, Oklahoma, and the Arkansas. So be on the lookout for flooding. And then tomorrow, the super heavy spot extends again into Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. We're talking some pretty heavy rain, over 5 inches in some areas. We got a lot of hints that it will get crazy after the 10th of September, but for right now, it is relatively quiet. Although Nana is up by the north, and that is going out to sea. Nobody thought Nana was going to be a threat. Everybody loves Nana, right? Nana ain't never hurt nobody. But this one just got named a tropical depression, I think. And for the moment, 95% of all models and people are convinced that this is just going to head straight towards Guatemala and the Yucatan, which is fine because they are super hot heat with volcanoes, and so they could use a little bit of the rain, although you guys need to watch out for flooding. We can see some of the Saharan dust pushing off of Africa, which is helping inhibit tropical cyclone generation up the main development region, which is good because it looks like it could get heated up in the future. But there is like a 5% chance this thing could curveball and sucker punch like Texas or Louisiana. We ain't that worried about it though. Although Maysak definitely looks dangerous. It's almost like Mother Nature switches from in July to the U.S., then it switches over to Asia, then it switches back to the U.S., then it switches over to Asia, and then it'll switch back to the U.S. But this looks like a dangerous storm for South Korea. Numbers don't lie, but statistics almost never tell the truth. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Alex Wallace. Here we are in September, and the numbers don't lie. Going back to 1851, almost half of the major hurricanes, Category 3 plus, have occurred in September. Colleen, and I will let you know what is brewing in the tropics. Like I said, at this moment, we aren't really too worried about anything major, but in 2 weeks, Katie barred the door and battened down the hatches. But, it's 2020, so surprises are on the table. We're talking about heavy rain bringing flooding to Fort Smith, Arkansas this morning. Stay tuned to catch the latest, and please turn around, don't drown. Unless you got like some super truck that is like 20 feet off the ground, then technically it's illegal. So either way, you're doing something that is dangerous. You're such a rebel. Yeah, but this is no joke. The South, at the moment, is getting hit with a lot of flooding, including Louisiana from Hurricane Laura, and now Arkansas, and then this will probably include portions of Texas and Oklahoma. Wildfires aren't just limited to Spain. Wait, I said that wrong. Wildfires aren't just limited to the east, part of the Ring of Fire, Alaska, the Arctic, Canada, United States. This is also happening in Spain. Spain is having some pretty bad wildfires breaking out right now. The day after tomorrow, which I think is Thursday, we're going to be looking for some severe weather out into like Virginia, New Jersey, Maryland. I don't know. Anyway, if you're in the yellow, be on the lookout 2 days from now. Yeah, a whole lot of rain tomorrow. A whole lot of rain today. You can really see these rainmakers starting to kick up right now and move south. You can see it'll move down, and that where it'll blow a lot of the water into our regions. That's what she said. So we're dealing with super hot heat, flooding, very droughty conditions. I don't know. What is this again? I got to check. Yeah, excessive heat watch. Man, Arizona and Nevada have been very hot. They've have very long heat spell. And then what is the blue? We'll check together, you and I. The blue is frost advisory. Yeah, dude, it's a little bit of everything. See, I think the Earth is like a McDLT where the hot side is hot and then the cool side is cool, and then it switches around like a lava lamp. And then up in these regions, you get some critical fire weather. Oh, man, more fire. Someone was telling me Idaho's had a lot of bad fires as well. And then let's check in on the Illinois beige, and that would be hazardous weather outlook. Oh, that's pretty general. Oy vey. Now, this area we were watching in the Caribbean does have a little pocket where it could slip through. You got two models here indicating that, but for the majority, it looks like the high pressure system is going to push it through the Yucatan and into like Costa Rica and stuff. So you guys watch out for heavy flooding and things of that nature. So we got our eyes on the tropics, and we'll be watching them incessantly because it's what I do, and I do it full time because being your planetary defense commander is my full-time job, and I'm lucky enough to do that through y'all's contributions monthly. I do a monthly fundraiser. Today, I got about 3 days left, and if you would like to contribute, I would super duper absolutely appreciate it because I throw my heart and soul into this, and this is pretty much all that I do. I don't have a wife. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have kids. This is pretty much my life. All right, great. And if you appreciated all the work that I put in August or through all of 2020 and have the money to contribute, I would greatly appreciate it. I got a snail mail. You can send me letters. I love letters. Who doesn't love letters? They like put a big smile on your face. A PayPal, a Venmo, a Cash App, a Patron. You guys have been super duper awesome and fantastic. Technically, it's like you guys have been spoiling me in 2020, but I like to spoil you guys too. So I got to say super thanks to Asteroid Fight Club. And I only got $1,212 left to raise. That's September goal, not go. I got to say super duper thank you to Cynthia, Johnny, it's Barbara. I didn't mean to, you're A+, so I gave you an extra A. Cynthia, Johnny, Barbara, Cecily, Charles, Al, Deanna, Jess, Bill, Cody, Marlene, Leanne, Nova CR, Christine, Rampart, Zeus, and Dan. Y'all are super duper fantastic and awesome. I appreciate every one of y'all, and I appreciate all the thoughts, the prayers, the good wishes. You guys are amazing. And together, we will make it to the super crappy year that is 2020. A super shout out to my partner, Cranky Weather Guy. Hey, he finally watched The Old Guard and said it was great. It's a good movie. Check it out if you want to. It's on Netflix. Cranky Weather Guy, great feature over Ontario yet again. Repetition should be noted. as each of our step downs had the same Russian trigger followed by the same Eastern North American shift 3 to 4 weeks later. So that means we're definitely going to be watching 3 to 4 weeks from now. Producing similar systems in Ontario to Quebec, resulting in similar cool and dry spell taps. Ooh. Yeah, I'll be checking out. Some models on Invest 99 are taking the storm more southward into Nicaragua, and then 2 or 3 models have it going into the Gulf, but it would probably be South Texas if anything. But I gotta say, Craig said there's a very short window for tropical storm leap, actually. This will be losing convergence as the high pressure lifts up into the southeast United States for its rebound. Divergence downstream means depression unless it can bore to the surface soon, which from that upper level and this look and the low levels, tough. So yeah, we ain't that worried about it. But if that changes, we will let you know. So that is what we do. All right, God bless everyone. Stay cool, and I will be talking to y'all in the very near future. Peace out.